Oh, look, there I am. Hey, we might be here. We might not. I'm not sure, but who knows? Anyway, this is the last chance this year I'm going to have to do a Taser Tuesday. So I figured well, it's because it's the last day of the year and it's a Tuesday. It just kind of worked that way. I was hoping to get away without not doing tonight, but next week I'm going to have, at this time of night, new parts in my shoulder. So I'm not knowing if I'm going to be able to go live. So I figured I'd throw a couple of videos out today that people have been sending me, wanting me to talk about and laugh about. And there are definitely some videos here to laugh about. So first, I want to welcome everybody. Greg Jonick, of course, you got in here first. Taze News Now Voodoo. I don't think News Now Voodoo would like you saying that, but Internet God, what's going on? Two rotator. I'm getting a rotator cuff. Definitely, you know what I'm talking about. Then your mama's here tonight. You got to remember, if your mama's here, you better behave because your mama's my mama. If you misbehave, she'll take it out on me. It's not sure how that works, but, or at least I'll hear about it. So yeah, you go ahead and act up all night. So I'm going to her house tomorrow. We'll have something to talk about. In the meantime, I forgot what I'm doing with this, so I figured I'd give it a try and figure it back out. So let's look at some videos.
On May 10th, 2024, a deputy stopped a driver going 39 miles per hour in a 20 miles per hour school zone, almost double the speed limit.
Double the limit.
Oh, so do you have your ID, your registration, your insurance?
No, I don't have any of that on me. It's in my wallet. I left my...
Don't have anything. Oh, by the way, you'll notice I hung out a lot in Florida on these videos. I've been spending a lot of time looking at Florida videos, so...
My wallet at home. I was just taking my mom to work.
Okay. Are you going 39 and a 20 in a school zone?
Yeah, I just saw the sign when I looked up. I was putting my phone down.
You also can't be wearing headphones while you're driving.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's wearing headphones and he just looked up because he just put his phone down that he's not allowed to drive with in his hand. This guy just shouldn't be doing any talking.
I wasn't listening to anything. That's where
Do you have any form of ID?
Oh, Erica, you're going to have to watch the rerun because I didn't look up before I started talking and I'm talking already, so my bad.
What's in your pocket? What's in your pocket? I never said reach for it. I said what's in your pocket?
It's vitamins.
What is it?
Vitamins and a key. A set of keys.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get home.
No, I understand that, but you're going 39 and a 20 in a school zone. That's why I pulled you over.
Yeah, I get it.
What's your name?
Roger.
Alright, just keep your hands on the wheel. Is there any weapons in the car?
No.
Sure about that?
Positive.
Alright. Roll the window down. What's your real name?
Roger.
What's your last
When the cop comes back for the first time and asks, what's your real name? You done screwed up. Give the game up. It's not working.
last name?
Cash.
What is it?
Cash.
Alright, step out.
Can you tell me why?
You gave me a fake name.
Okay. I just didn't want to get stopped. So.
Nobody wants to get stopped.
Yeah, I understand that. I just need to get home.
Okay.
I wasn't looking. I was putting down my phone.
That's another reason you're stopped. You just admitted to using your phone in the school zone.
Yes, I was.
So this is what's gonna happen, like I told you. You're gonna
Don't reach in my car. Don't. You're not allowed to reach in my car.
Don't reach for the door lock or the window switch. Because if you reach, they can reach.
My car. I didn't give you permission. Stop. You're violating. You're violating. You're violating. I don't want you to violate. I don't want you to violate.
He ran it in his computer, and after running his name to give him a ticket, he's like, I can't give that person a ticket because he's not got a license. That's how your mama, that's how they knew it was a fake name. Or at least that's what I'm guessing.
So,
I don't get tased. I'm gonna tase him. Don't tase me. I'm gonna tase you. Keep your hands where you can see you. You can see my hands. You're violating right now. No, we're not.
Get out of the vehicle, sir.
Resisting. You're violating. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. You're violating right now. You're violating right now. You're violating right now. You're violating right now. You're violating. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. You're violating right now. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. You're violating right now. You're violating right now. You're violating right there. Grab right there. I got you. Hey, grab right there. Stop resisting, bud. Stop resisting. You're making it worse for you. You're violating. You're violating. You're violating. Stop it. You're violating. You're violating. You're violating. I don't want to hear it. You're violating, bro. You're violating right now. You're violating. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, open that door.
I don't want to hear it. You're violating.
Break the window.
I don't want to hear it. Break the window. Do not break the window. You move. You're gonna get tased. Give me your hand. Hey, tase him. Tase him. Tase him. Ah!
Put your hands up.
They're up. They're up. They're up.
Taser deployed.
I have to say, wasn't expecting of through the window after they broke it. So
Open that door. Where's the... Right there. Push the thing. Push the thing. Push it, yes.
Don't you move.
yo, Vlad Impaler, Happy New Year. What's up, you Twit Face?
On the ground. Let me get out. Let me get out. Let me get out. Please let me get out.
Please let me get out.
Just get out.
I'm gonna tase him again.
Don't, because I know how Okay.
Yeah, you had to wait until I took a shot to do that one, of course. I haven't watched these yet. This was a double impact. I wasn't warned.
Roll. I can't breathe. There's stuff in my pocket. I can't breathe. Please. Relax. Relax. Keep an eye on that. I can't breathe. Please. I have heart problems. Please. No, you're good. 411.
That's good?
Yep. I can't breathe. Please help me.
Now, I'm going to have a couple of videos tonight where they do what may be some excessive tasing. Let me know in the comments at what point you think any of them have excessive tasing.
I can't. One detaining for. You have EMS coming? EMS?
Yeah. Or do you have EMS stepping? Sit him up.
Alright. Sit up. Yeah. Please pick up that card. That's not mine. Don't lose it. Please don't lose it.
We're not gonna lose anything. Go ahead and stand up for me.
Can you help me up?
Yes.
Other arm.
Thank you,
Other
sir.
arm. Other arm.
Grab the other arm. You guys, you want him for anything?
No, we're good. Okay. Hey, who you work for PBSO?
Thank you, man.
Hey.
PBSO?
PSO?
Thanks, brother.
Let's just get him up. Yeah, 10-4. Pat him down. Pat him down.
We're going to. Spread your legs out, you guys. Don't lose.
4-2. Clear the air.
Six down, please. Ever watch Fantasy on watch, man? Could you pick up those keys? You got it. Okay? Relax. There's no underwear, bro. You guys see anything?
We're good.
Good.
Hang on here, bro. Hold on. Let me take these off you.
Go ahead and sit them down till you get EMS there. You got all the phones out of them?
I believe so. Jacket. Lean forward.
What is, hold on, what is this right here? Here it is in this arm right here. Right? Is that it? I
Yeah,
don't have them
all
gloved.
the prongs out of them. We don't know how many we put in, but we'll keep looking.
Can you sit him
Yeah,
in
sit
your
down.
car? Sit him in your car and let EMS take it out. Are you okay? No. Not you.
Take that cord off.
Go ahead, boo. Put your feet in. Put your feet in.
Appreciate it.
Are we good?
Good. Hey, get that string over there. There's a weird angle for the taser. Resisting and no, probably no DL. Or not resisting, I thought. Resisting with. Resisting with. Yeah, false name.
You figure out who he is?
Nah.
Rapid?
Yeah, if you can guess that one.
Palm Beach County.
4-2. You're gonna have resisting with and giving a false name to Leo.
Resisting and a false statement. And that was worth that much tasing. Remind me not to do that. Let's see.
3rd,
what do we have
2024.
here?
Officers responded to a hotel for a call of a man causing a disturbance. When officers arrived to confront the individual, he instantly became aggressive and belligerent.
Get down on the ground, sir. Get down on the ground or you're going to get tased. Get down on the ground. There you go. On your knees, okay? Get down on your knees.
Don't want to get tased, bud. Come on. Just get down on the
Now, I'm sorry, just me personally. If an officer, when they first get there, gets out of their car and within 10 seconds talks about tasing, you showed up looking to pull the trigger.
talking to you.
Hey, sir, I'm talking to you. You're going to get tased. Don't walk toward him or me. Get down. You're going to get tased. Get down on the ground right now. Get down on the ground right now. Get down on the ground right now.
Now, if you look at the other officer over here, he's got some kind of stick or something. He doesn't have a taser.
This is your final warning, sir. I don't want to tase you. Please get down on the ground.
You're under arrest for assault.
You want to tase me?
Get down on...
Tase me then.
Get down on the ground now.
Do it.
Taser, taser, taser. Roll over, sir. Roll over.
Do not move. Roll over.
This is your final warning, sir. I don't want to tase you. Please get
I was about to say, when he lifted his shirt up and said, tase me, I was expecting him to keep walking towards her and would think that technically, though officers don't have a duty to retreat, taking a step back as opposed to instantly saying, I'm going to stand my ground and show no weakness when the person is intentionally, you can tell he's looking to get tased and she did him the favor. Why did you give him what he wanted?
down on the ground.
You're under arrest for assault.
Watch.
Tase me.
Get down on...
Tase me then.
Get down on the ground now.
Do it.
Taser, taser, taser.
Gave him right what he was actually, he took 2 steps
over,
back
sir, roll
before the
over.
click.
Don't move.
He
Roll
was
over.
retreating when she
Roll
tased.
over on your back. Do not move.
Now, I haven't seen this whole video, so I'm not sure
Hands
about it.
behind you.
but That it just seems kind of ridiculous to me.
I got the radio.
You got it?
Yep.
Check and double lock.
Hey, Vlad, did you recognize it as one like yours? Is that how you know that? Because I'm kind of curious how you're so sure.
4205.
No taste. He is in custody. 6632. Sergeant.
55. Okay. Conscious and breathing. Now.
Alright, let me get my gloves.
Where are you injured, sir?
From 41.
Where did you injure yourself when you fell? They came out the front door just charging me.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'll pull your
Yeah. But I had the original version. You can see, obviously, this is the knockoff. So I'm not really sure how you would see that, but I do appreciate you checking out my previous videos. Ask Vlad; they're worth watching.
pants up, okay?
Yeah, I went to the Brentwood, not the Baymont. That's why I called out 97. I was like, yep, wrong one. Whoopsies. Yep. All right, sir.
We're gonna roll you
We're gonna
this
roll
way,
you to
okay?
the side. Roll you to the side, right here.
There you go.
All right, where we got these probes at? There you go. Just take deep breaths, sir. Deep breaths, okay? All right, I'm gonna take this probe out. Okay? We do not want to hurt you. All right, there's one. Where's the other one? I don't see it.
Somewhere right there. Right your hand.
There we go.
It's a good spread.
Yeah.
It came out, looks like. Okay.
Okay. So run his foot right here. There we go.
Now, personally, I didn't know the officer was supposed to pull the probes out. Usually they wait for EMS to do that because there are tricks to it because it's a spike with a barb on it. But I still didn't know officers were supposed to pull them out themselves.
Hello.
Probes are clear.
Can I help you?
It's my nephew.
Can you
Is
just
your
wait
nephew?
right over there, okay?
Yeah,
and
just
I'll
right
come
over
get some
there for a little
information
bit.
from
We'll
you.
be right with you.
Okay.
Yeah, tangled up.
Look what he did to me, Mom.
What's up, Smith? Who's welcome? Glad you're here.
Sometime, man.
Watch probes right here.
You're okay.
Okay, we're gonna get him checked out, ma'am, okay? You got it for me?
What was your recent surgery, sir?
You wanna just stand by with him? I'll talk to her real quick. Hello, ma'am. Let's right over here, okay, while they get him checked out. I'm Officer Mason with Farmington Police Department. So we came here, you said this is your nephew?
Yeah.
They said that his mom had a room registered here. Do you know her?
Yeah, she's my sister.
Okay, do you know if she's here?
Well, I tried to call her, but she never answered.
Okay.
But they both were staying here, but they think they're different room. But I
Okay.
don't know. Last night he's at his daughter's house.
Okay, so that's why we got called here. Is there was some type of argument going on with him and his mom in the room. The hotel was calling because he was being very loud and belligerent. Whenever we got here, the other officer, he started coming after him and attacking, or like he was gonna attack him.
Yeah.
So I showed up, and you know, unfortunately, we had to get him into custody safely. So yeah, he did get tased. So
About this morning, 8-something, he called me.
Uh-huh.
He told me to take him to his appointment. Here's his appointment.
okay,
I had to go to my dental appointment first.
okay,
And then after that, I'll come by and pick you up and take you over there. But he never messaged me around about 9:08. I called from when I leaving from my dental. And I drove around here. And then he never answered or anything. So I
Okay.
thought he started walking to hospital.
okay,
And then I drove way down there in that part. And then I would turn around.
yeah.
And so he never messenger me or anything. But let me see, what time did he messenger me?
What's his first name? We haven't gone inside yet. Okay. Well, as far as right now, you should be okay. He's gonna go with us. What was his appointment for?
Surgery
For his stomach?
staple.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he was saying that he was hurting bad and his mom.
Okay.
But I know how.
When
they
did he
are.
have that surgery?
2
2 weeks ago. And what was it for?
gallstone.
For gallstone
And the
removal?
doctor called me that they're trying to call his mom, but
Okay.
his
What
mom,
doctor is that?
from someone, the doctor surgery, the one that he did the surgery.
Do you know what the doctor's name
No,
was?
I don't. And then so I told him, yeah, I was gonna take him over there, but he never responded my text. And then so just let him know that he needs to reschedule or go first call the doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's
So he didn't fall on his stomach?
No. Yeah, he's in handcuffs, so we had to lay down. Because like I said, he was trying to fight with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Does he have any other medical issues? We'll get him taken care of, okay?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have. Do you live nearby?
Bloomfield.
Bloomfield. Okay. What was your name? I'm so sorry. Well, let me check on what's going on over here. Let's make sure he's trying to get some
he's
help.
just really mean to his mom, so.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, is this your ride over here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask you to. I can ask you to just wait, and if you wanted to speak to Miss Eleanor, just wait till we're done speaking to her. Okay.
I will.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Hello. Are you Miss Eleanor?
Yes.
We're just gonna step over here so he doesn't see you. What was going on today?
He's supposed to go to his appointment, and I came over to pick him up, but he just got mad at me.
Okay.
He's I saw a lot of vodka and alcohol in there. Yeah.
Okay.
So he just got mad at me. He said, I needed help. You guys are not around. We're here for him, but he doesn't say the right thing to help.
Yeah.
He asks for help the right way. But one word he says, and then I tell him, just wait, let me get ready. I'll go over there. And then he just got mad. And saying a lot of stuff. Hang on my phone and just came over here and see. He wanted to go home, so his last day was here for him to check out.
Okay.
So I was just going to take him home. He missed his appointment this morning. Was at 10.
Oh,
They were supposed to take out the stitches.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of redness around it.
So it might be infected.
Yeah,
well, they'll get
might
him
be
taken
infected.
care of as long as he's willing to go. What it sounds like right now is he's not willing to go with the medics, but we want him to go to get checked. So we'll do our best to get him medical treatment. But he is under arrest right now for assault on a police officer. Did he attack you in any way?
No.
Okay, nothing physical happened, just arguing.
I just told him, I'll just take your stuff back home. So then he just get out of here. So
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. And you're Miss Eleanor, right? Can you spell your first name? All right. So, and then he just had recent surgery for gallstone.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was about 2 weeks ago.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Just
that
information
is the
for them.
why I let him stay here closer to the hospital.
Okay.
Alrighty, I'm going to cut this one short because it looked like the tasing is done for it. The videos that I have on here, don't worry. When I come back, I always go back and rewatch them. But if there's more tasing, I'll flip the video back up. In the meantime, we got a short one here.
All right. Well, let me.
If I can find it. It's here somewhere. Oh, wait. I'm not doing this right. That's what the problem is. All right. I lied. I don't know where the short one is.
Okay.
Let me see your driver's license.
Okay.
2 Delta 15. Can I have
Get your watch commander out here now.
Get out of the car.
You
Give me your driver's license.
Okay.
Give me your driver's license now.
Okay. This is what
Give me your driver's license now.
You have no lawful reason to open this door.
Driver's license now.
You have no lawful reason to open this door.
Driver's license
Back
now.
the hell up now.
Driver's license.
All right. Yeah. Somebody sent me this. I'm definitely going to have to go back and rewatch the first minute of this because this is Hillsborough County where I used to live down in Florida. So let's just check out what's going on with this one.
I'll make this real smooth and easy. I got a dash cam going. I'm going to give you about 0.2 seconds to explain to me what you pulled me over for because I have not committed any traffic violations.
The tag. You can't have that design.
Yes, sir, you can't. I'm a third-year law student. This is not something you want to do.
Let me see your driver's license, please.
Okay. What is the... First of all, that's not... Get your watch commander out here now.
Hillsborough 2 Delta 15.
Now.
Can I get a 1094?
Get your... Let me call your sheriff, just so you know.
Don't call the sheriff.
I will right now.
Don't call the sheriff.
In case you can see my shirt.
Can I see your driver's license?
What's your lawful command of pulling me over,
316-605.
Florida statute. Okay. Let me get your watch commander out here now. Get your watch commander out here now. And that body camera
didn't roll. Let me see your driver's license.
You will not. Okay.
Let me see your driver's license.
Okay.
2 Delta 15. Can I have
Get your watch commander out here now.
Get out of the car.
You will
give
not.
me your driver's license.
Okay.
Give me your driver's license now.
Okay. This is what
Give me your driver's license now.
You have no lawful reason to open this door.
Driver's license now.
You have no lawful reason to open this door.
Driver's license
Back
now.
the hell up now.
Driver's license
This body
now.
camera is going.
Driver's license now.
This is what I'm going to do before I pull it out.
10-4. Driver's license now.
Get them on the phone. Get your watch commander
Give
out
me
here
your driver's
now.
license
Get
now.
your watch commander out here now.
Give me your driver's
I'm gonna show
license
it.
now.
You will not
Give me
take
your
it.
driver's license.
Baby, I'm being...
Stop. Give me your driver's
Baby, I
license.
had officers trying
Give
to
me your
grab my
driver's
arm.
license now.
Okay.
Give me your license.
He has a weapon pointed at me.
Unbuckle your seatbelt with your right hand now.
Get your watch commander out here
Unbuckle
now.
your seatbelt with your right hand now.
Okay.
Just calm down.
Okay.
Just calm down. Just calm down.
Keep your hand there.
You just sparked the lawsuit.
Keep your
just so you
hand
know. I
there.
calling this shit. Babe, he has a weapon pointed at me.
Do not move. Get out of the car.
You will not make me get out of this car.
Get out of this
I have
car
done
now. Get out of this car now. Get out of this car now. Keep your hand on the steering wheel.
Okay.
Stay right there. Do not move.
Get your watch
Do
commander
not
out here now.
move.
That body camera better be
Do
rolling.
not
That body
move.
camera better be rolling. You will not point that weapon at me. I have done no unlawful criminal commands. This is a civil traffic stop. You have no lawful reason to pull that weapon out on me just because.
Wait. Now, see, here's some things that confuse me. If I was sitting right now, I would be so laying in the cop as to how he told me to get out of the car now while keeping my hands on the steering wheel. Because I know how to remove steering wheels and get out of the car with them. And I don't think he'd be happy if that I got out of the car and keep my hands on the steering wheel. I'm just... things like that, they confuse me when I hear them.
Because we're having a verbal disagreement. You have lost your mind. Your badge will be removed today. You can best believe that.
What he said.
We were just sitting here arguing. I never did anything unlawful to you. Have you lost your mind?
Just do what he says.
He has a weapon pointed at my face. Baby, I need you to get I need you to get I need you to get the attorney on the phone now.
Stop. Stop fighting now.
Baby, he has
Stop
cops. Baby, you're gonna have to go get
now.
the kids.
Stop fighting now.
I am on cane.
Get out of the car.
I cannot stand on my
Get
own
out of the
feet.
car.
I cannot stand on my own
Get
feet.
out of the
If you
car.
see the second row,
Now.
you will see there's 2 canes
Get
there.
out of the car.
I cannot stand on my own
Get
2
out
feet.
of the car.
I just had surgery.
Then get out and lay down.
Okay, just calm
Stop
down.
fighting.
Get your watch.
Now.
You will not put those
Stop
cuffs on
fighting.
me.
I'm going to tase you right now. Get out.
You will
now.
not put those cuffs
Get
on
out
me.
now. You are about to be tased.
Okay.
You're about to be tased.
You're going to be stripped of your badge today. You're going to be stripped today.
Get down. Get down.
He has a weapon pointed at me,
Get
baby.
down
Get
now.
attorney, baby. I need you to get attorney Malik
Get
Shabazz on the phone
down
now.
Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. I don't want to
cannot-
pull you down if you have a bad
I
back.
have
Then
staples
slow
in
down
my back.
and get down.
You cannot make me
Get
get on
down.
my back. Sir, I'm going to lean here.
Get
This is what I
down.
will do.
Get down. I'm telling you right now. If you don't get down, if you don't get down,
Baby!
if you don't get down right now.
Okay. Baby!
Stop.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do. This is going to be a lawsuit. You're on my back and I just had surgery. I just had surgery and you're on my back. Hi, sir.
Yeah. Stop fighting me now. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is going to be a lawsuit. This is going to be a lawsuit.
You get 1075. Just keep a couple units. I got one detained.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay, baby.
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You got anything on you?
I do not see everything.
Thank you. Turn around. Sit up.
It's okay. I'm on Hillsborough.
Sit up.
What I need you to do is get Sheriff Chad Crosser on the phone. I need your badge number. I am a license concealment.
That's fine. I'm giving you my knee so you can lean on it.
I just had surgery. This guy came up here threatening me, already with his hand on his weapon. He's
You
telling
see
me
his fake tag he's got?
that's not a fake.
He's got
tag.
that Joker description on it. Ready? Stand up. Come on.
I just had surgery. Put your leg in.
All you had to do is get
Over
your
a
ID
tag?
and a ticket.
So you're doing this over a tag?
Would have been a ticket.
Okay. You just lost your job.
No, he did.
Okay, watch this. You should see my shirt.
You see that tag he's got?
You should see my shirt. You should see my shirt.
Now, I saw a lot of taser threatening, but when I asked people to send me taser videos to my email, you can send them to me if you want to at newsnowenemy@gmail.com. They should at least be deployed, preferably connecting once, but we'll keep watching this.
You just lost the job. Get your lieutenant out here now. I am the nephew of a captain.
Oh, wait. I said anything about Hillsborough County or Pinellas County, send it to me regardless. I got to look at this shit first, but I don't look at this shit first. All right, I'm going to have to rethink this. Hang on a second.
Polk County. Let's bet on it. This is going to spark a lawsuit.
He's a sovereign.
This is going to spark a lawsuit. Okay.
All right, my fault for Taser Tuesday. Usually the taser's deployed, but I did screw up there when I asked for this, so it might not be, and it doesn't look like it's going to be. So to make up for that, let's see here. What can we do? Oh, we can do that, but we're going to do this first. Okay, where are we at? Oh, we're only partway into this, but I'm going to run my first commercial. Now, you remember, I used to make fun of commercial when I first started this channel. I was making fun of the News Now channels like News Now Community, News Now Houston, Mr. Gun Expert, who doesn't know how to pronounce Hoppy's number 9 because it's Hope numbers 9 with 2 P's is the way he pronounced it. It's just kind of screwed up, but let's throw a couple videos in here, and I know exactly what we want to watch next.
Where are you? Oh, yes, James Hope.
Commercial
with
first.
2 P's. Oh, James. He's just persistent.
No, wait. You pronounced my name wrong.
Just got to be stupid. Don't understand it. You know, if I don't like somebody, I don't watch what they do. I don't go to their channel and watch their videos.
And I do wonder, what is this channel even about anymore?
You're looking at me like I'm crazy. I just watched it with my own 2 eyes. You clearly approached him first. He didn't say a word to you until you walked up, and then you guys started bickering at each other. Okay?
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm not okay, but you have a right to respond and say something. I clearly see by your facial reaction that you don't believe me.
Just the thing is, you know, I know you don't want to hear the backstory, but he's a big YouTuber. He's got extensive video equipment, video edits all the videos.
Yeah.
Rebecca and Adrian Santolin are award-winning winemakers. Use vibrations to help their wine mature. Hey, if it works for them, it works for us.
I was like jump, listen to the sound of the beat, then jump.
Because at Naked Wines, we believe that when you back independent winemakers, you get better wine. Naked Wines, it's time for better wine.
Are you that one dude? You look familiar.
News Now NME 2.0. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Somebody block that idiot.
All right, we're gonna tase him. Let's tase him. Just tase him. Tase him. Tase him. Tase him. Tase him. Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Roll over.
Put your hands behind your back. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over.
Go harder!
Hands behind your back.
Go harder! Go!
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Put them behind your back. You got one cup?
We got one cup. Get him in front.
Relax, buddy. Roll over.
No! Yeah! Oh,
Stop.
yeah! Okay!
Trying, man.
I'm LeBron James. You got it. Yeah?
Just 3.
Again. Calm down. You yeah?
Those are mine.
Yeah!
All right. Stop.
Woo! Woo! Hey!
Hold
no!
on. Here, never.
Oh, damn. I've been talking this whole time with my mic off. Wow. Homer, I just screwed up this whole stream. I was doing so good up to this point, and then he just talked for the last 5 minutes with no microphone. I know. I stopped this video a whole bunch of times. I got a whole bunch to say about this one, and nobody heard it. Come here. Oh, come here, buddy. Oh, that's for the home dog. Yeah, Homer in the house. All right, let's try this again. Because sometimes you just have way too many times, especially if somebody is telling you to stop. Notice one officer has a taser in his hand. He sends 4 probes, 2 sets of probes, 4 probes, but then how many times does he actually shock him? Plus, how many times does he shock him after he's told to stop? I know, we got to watch this again. I screwed everything up. I've been screwing up all night, and I hear Homer have another mukbang because I'm screwing up. What do you think about that?
All right, we're going to tase him. Let's tase him. Just tase him. Tase him. Get on the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was 2 officers with tasers, 1 on each, but I don't know how many when they were switching back and forth. My bad.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Roll over. Put your hands.
Yeah, I just noticed the officer with the body camera on also fired his taser. The one who was constantly telling the other one to stop that kept tasing him, but that's besides the point.
Behind your back. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over.
And like your mama asked, yes, if the probes are still connected, every time you pull the trigger, it sends more electric through it and you feel it as long as it's connected. So yes, they can tase you multiple times with the same set of probes.
Roll over. Roll over. Roll over.
I got it. Go harder!
Hands behind your back.
Go harder! Go!
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Put them behind your back. You got one cup?
We got one cup. Get him in front.
Relax, buddy. Roll over.
No! Yeah! Oh,
Stop.
yeah! Okay!
Trying, man.
I'm LeBron James. You got Yeah.
Dude, what are you doing? He already told you to stop. You're tasing him some more?
Again. Calm down.
Those are mine.
Yeah.
All right, stop.
Woo. Woo. Hey. No.
Now, this also may depend on where the probes are actually in the person. Because I've heard the best place to put probes, one in the middle of the back and one down in the legs, because then the electricity is going against the or across the hips, and you have no control of the lower half of your body. If they're both in the back right next to each other, it only incapacitates one small area of your body. So it depends on where the probes are hit. So sometimes sending more probes, one set might have better contacts than the other sets. So I can see that happening. But if it's not actually doing anything but causing pain, it's not stopping him. Every time you pull that trigger, you're doing nothing but causing you pain. You're not stopping him. And that's just vindictive. That's just, you shouldn't be allowed to do that. If you put in a set of probes and pull the trigger 5 times and it doesn't stop the guy, your probes are ineffective. You're doing nothing but causing pain every time you pull that trigger.
There, never mind. I don't see where I'm going. You got another cuff guy? Here. No. Give me that one. Here.
Yeah.
Give me this one. Give me this one. You want to get this one? I got this.
Or like 6079 Smith says, every time the trigger's pulled, the voltage is reduced. Oh, the battery thing. Yeah, this is true. But if they hit you first and then stop for a while and let it recharge, the zapping means the battery's up to enough that it's going to, yeah. Okay, I can see what you're saying.
Get your hand out. Take it out.
Locked in
one more
somewhere.
tickle.
He's not locked in.
All right, that's good.
Oh, with the fuck is grabbing.
Hold on.
Oh, that's the whole video. It ends there. Okay. Alrighty, what do we got now? We have a couple more videos. Let's see. One is tased at the zoo. We got some zoo videos. Ooh, wait. No, I got to check this one out. This ought to be good.
Get out of the car.
Remember, people, taser rule number 1. Don't tase your partner. Just saying now. Oh, damn! He got him good. I got to see that again.
Get out of the car.
Let go! Let go! Let go! You got me!
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Smash that dislike button because I enjoyed the shit out of that. I'm watching it again. Oh, yeah.
Get out of the car.
Let go! Let go! Let go!
I'm sorry. You're right. It was wrong for me to enjoy that. I'll put myself in timeout.
You got me!
Stop. Sorry, Nick. Put your hand behind your back. Get out of the car. You're under arrest. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Let go! Let go! Let go! You got me!
Stop. Sorry, Nick. Put your hand behind your back. I got Nick with one probe.
All right, so that was a short timeout because it ended. I like that. That's I'll put myself in timeout even more because it doesn't hurt. Oh, didn't know it was that short. Oh, hang on a second. Do. Let's see. We've seen that one. We've seen that one. Here we go.
What are you doing? Pull over! Stop!
Who else for you?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my wife and kids.
Okay, and you think that trying to kill somebody is the way to do that? Give me your driver's license. Give me your driver's license. I'm asking for your driver's license. Hey! I asked. He said he's going to the zoo.
Stay home.
Oh my God. Hey. Hey, watch out. Don't let him kill somebody. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
So he was trying to turn left into the zoo, and since it's blocked, he decided, since he couldn't tell until he got to the entrance that the entrance was blocked, he's just going to go around you, because that first cop seemed a little aggressive there for not really seeing. The guy looked more confused than anyway.
Hey, man, get up.
Now, granted, driving off the way he did, completely wrong. I would not have come back to go to the zoo, but I probably would have left.
Out of here. Go ahead. Go up. Here, hold. Stop this guy. Stop. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, no, hey! What are you doing? 125. We just had somebody about hit us multiple times out here. Start me another car.
Get on the ground! Okay. Go to rest! About you.
All right. Now, other than not listening to commands, what did he do that deserved that tasing? Granted, he didn't listen to any cop, and when they kept telling him to stop because they couldn't figure out what he was trying to do, he decided, I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And without injuring anybody, got to the parking lot he was trying to get to that was blocked by the officers. I just have a problem with that taser deployment right there, because he was doing nothing but ignoring you. You tased him because he ignored you. That is wrong. Please show me where you were in fear of your life or the safety of yourself or others while you pulled that trigger. Oh, it didn't happen? You shouldn't have a fucking job anymore.
On the ground! Okay. Go to rest! About you.
Get on your stomach now!
Allegedly.
Okay, get on your stomach!
Like the movie, I swear.
Do not move! Get on the ground! Do not move! What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You almost hit a trooper.
I'm sorry.
125, we have him in custody. You have a taser used. Start me a supervisor.
It's just about my wife and kids, who are me.
And get me a medic.
And it's just about her. And I love you guys, and I know you don't mean to hurt me. Okay? So I just need
custody.
Yes, your mama, I agree. Stop his lawful order.
Help me up.
Well, you're under arrest.
But you're not allowed to tase somebody just because they're breaking the law. Because jaywalking is breaking the
You have
law
anything
and
on
does
you?
not
No, nothing at
involve
all.
anything that has to do with the
Why did you
to
not
stop
listen
somebody
to
from
us?
jaywalking.
Because it wasn't about me, it was about my wife and kids.
Taser is
Guess
for
what? Now it's about you.
Okay.
Where's your ID at, man?
I don't have anything
Did
on
you
me.
already search it?
Listen, you just stand me up, I will not hurt you.
Well, you're not moving right now. We've got a medic coming. You're going to jail.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You are.
No, it's Nirvana, and I'm not gonna hurt you. I swear. I just stuttered right there on accident.
What's going on with your wife and kids?
I'm trying to get to them. I just need to communicate.
Okay, well, that's not happening.
Well, it is though, because you're gonna help me, and I love you, and it's not about you now. There's a time for that. But right now, I just needed to get back to you.
Let's sit him up.
Okay. Okay.
Sit up.
Okay. I'm sorry.
All right. We're gonna go sit over here.
Okay, that's fine too. Just can I just feel my hands real quick? Just really quick. I know you guys need this.
All right. Let's bring him over here to the curb and set him down. Okay. Sit down.
Yes.
Right here.
Yes. Just can I feel my hand? It's got to be like a movie. Okay? So they need to understand that it's okay and I love you. Just take the cuffs off.
125. You can clear the channel just as long as we got a supervisor and at least another car coming and a medic. 873, go ahead.
And it ends there. Yeah, some people might have a problem with me having a problem with that. But yeah, I don't think you should be able to use a taser as an offensive or a compliance weapon. Well, I'd have to rethink saying compliance weapon. Because if I need you to comply with not hitting me, is it a compliance weapon or a self-defense weapon? But here, oh, you didn't do what I told you to, so I get to electrify you because you didn't do what I told you to. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still thinking that's kind of wrong. But let's just get into the background about this and see where this all comes from and why. Oh, wait. That's how long? Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look at that one before I play it.
Noon of October the 12th, 2007, a man named Robert Zakansky arrived at the Vancouver International Airport in British Columbia, Canada. A construction worker and...
Well, let's see. I can watch it, but I'm just going to watch it with you because I'm pretty sure this is going to be good.
And miner from Gliwice in Poland, Zakansky was immigrating to Canada to live with his mother, Zofia Zakansky, in the city of Kamloops. Though his mother had driven to the airport to pick him up, Zakansky's flight was delayed and immigration processing took longer than expected, so that by the time he was finally released around midnight the following morning, Zofia had already driven back to Kamloops, believing her son had missed his flight. Speaking only Polish and unable to communicate with the airport staff, Zakansky grew increasingly agitated, pacing angrily about the customs clearing area, using a chair to prop open a one-way door to an adjoining public lounge, and throwing a computer and small table to the ground. Police were soon called in, and 4 Royal Canadian Mounted Police officers, Constables Jerry Rundle, Bill Bentley, Quicey Millington, and Corporal Benjamin Robinson arrived at the scene. These officers ordered Zakansky to place his hands on the counter, and he initially complied. But then he proceeded to pick up a stapler, prompting Constable Millington to shoot him with a taser-conducted energy weapon. Zakansky collapsed to the floor, convulsing, whereupon the 4 officers continued to taser him as they pinned him to the ground and applied handcuffs. In total, 5 shocks were administered, and on the 5th, Zakansky went limp and became unresponsive. 15 minutes later, paramedics arrived on the scene and attempted to resuscitate Zakansky, but it was too late. His heart had been stopped by the repeated electric shocks. The death of Zakansky remains one of the most infamous and controversial cases of police brutality in Canadian history, calling into question the RCMP's force escalation tactics and the safety and...
Now, having 2 people die because of tasers in the same video, I didn't realize it happened that often.
ethics of using less than lethal weapons like the taser. And sadly, this incident...
And I'm not talking about his video, I was talking about mine because somebody already died once. And
is far from unique. Every year, dozens of people around the world are seriously injured or even killed in police confrontations involving the use of tasers. But what is a taser anyway? How do these widely deployed devices actually work? Who invented them? And just how dangerous are they? Well, let's find out as we dive into the history and engineering of one of law enforcement's most controversial tools.
alrighty then. I guess, see, I watch these videos and I'm always talking about them while they're on. So I figured I'd just put them up here for other people to watch. So let's just check this one out because I bet you I'm going to come up with some memes out of this one. Simon's always good for it.
Underwater game. To quote from the book, here Professor Aronnax says, "But it seems to me that in this semi-darkness, amid this liquid that's so dense in comparison to the atmosphere, a gunshot couldn't carry far and would prove fatal only with difficulty." Nemo responds, "On the contrary, sir, with this rifle every shot is fatal, and as soon as the animal is hit, no matter how lightly, it falls as if struck by lightning." Aronnax says, "Why?" And Nemo replies to that, "Because this rifle doesn't shoot ordinary bullets, but little glass capsules invented by the Austrian chemist Lionebrock, and I have a considerable supply of them. These glass capsules are covered with a strip of steel and weighted with a lead base. They're genuine little Leyden jars charged with high-voltage electricity. They go off at the slightest impact, and the animal, no matter how strong, drops dead. I might add that these capsules are no bigger than number 4 shot, and the chamber of any ordinary rifle could hold 10 of them." The Leyden jar, described by Captain Nemo, was invented in 1946 by Pieter van Musschenbroek at the University of Leiden in the Netherlands. Comprising a glass jar lined with metal foil with an insulated metal chain running down the middle, it was an early form of capacitor, capable of storing up large electric charges and discharging it all at once. On January the 22nd, 1898, the New York Journal ran an article on an Austrian lion tamer named Louis Komanik, who had invented a device called the electrical subjugator to assist with his act. Quoting here, "Science has come to aid the lion tamer in subduing the wild beast. The red-hot iron will, in future, be cast aside as unnecessary and out of date. Live wires, surcharged with electricity that baffle the lion's fiercest assaults and burn and maim him badly, have taken its place. The electrical subjugator is a shield of electric wires that fasten on the back of the lion tamer and are connected with a dynamo by a wire coil. In his hand, Komanik will carry a charged metal ball on an insulated handle to be used as the red-hot iron was in former days. The dynamo is operated by an assistant outside of the cage. Should a lion show a disposition to leap on Komanik, he invites attack by deliberately turning his back to the lion and apparently encouraging the onslaught. When the beast springs, his paws come into contact with the electric shield, and he receives a shock of 1500 volts from the dynamo. Thus far, the device has worked like magic. One dose of lightning is sufficient for the average lion. Whips and even hot irons they have dared, but no animal has yet troubled Komanik after receiving into its body 1500 volts from the electric subjugator. Whenever Komanik enters the cage after an encounter with a lion that has run against the electrical subjugator, he will cower away into a corner of the cage and never need any further punishment." The quote ends. 2 weeks later, the newspaper's editorial staff received a letter from none other than mad scientist extraordinaire Nikola Tesla. And, I mean, come on, you really didn't think he would not sharpen a video on electrical weapons, did you? In the letter, Tesla expressed interest in Komanik's invention while suggesting some possible improvements because, of course he did, it was Tesla. Quoting here...
Yeah, of course. Of course. A video about anything electric, Tesla is going to show up. I can see that.
Subjugator referred to will do the work, but I think an apparatus could be designed that would be less dangerous to the man. I do not desire to be understood as giving the matter deep thought, but believe that if instead of the armored back pad, the trainer used a wand with 2 prongs at one end, better results would follow. This wand would be connected with the supply cables and could be applied to any part of the animal's body at will. Its operation would be precisely the same as the subjugator here illustrated, the 2 prongs supplying the positive and negative poles of contact found in the flattened wires. With this wand, an animal could be simply shocked, stunned, or killed as required. Quote ends. If this description sounds familiar, then yes, Tesla really did casually invent the principle of the cattle prod in a brief letter to the editor. But lest you think such nonchalant genius was par for the course, I mean, you can check out our previous video, The Many Myths Surrounding Nikola Tesla, and most everything you know about Nikola Tesla and Thomas Edison is probably wrong, to learn the truth about this very over-memed and very misunderstood historical figure. The invention of the first practical electric cattle prod, or stock prod, is usually attributed to Texas cattle baron Robert J. Kleberg Jr. in the 1930s, though a similar device had been developed by cattleman Jacob Fafoglia a decade earlier. The first commercial cattle prod was created by Chicago inventor Paul D. Humes and produced by the Hot Shot Products Company of Savage, Minnesota, starting in (1939). Credited with revolutionizing the livestock handling industry, this device contained a battery, electric oscillator, and air core transformer or solenoid coil that converted the low-voltage direct current of the batteries into high-frequency, high-voltage electricity capable of delivering a painful shock while inflicting no permanent damage. At around the same time, a Berkeley, California police officer named William H. Smith invented the stun glove. Powered by a 12-volt battery, this device could deliver a painful 500-volt shock that was designed to give law enforcement a safer means of subduing subjects. However, due to the heavy batteries required and the high risk of injury to the officer using it, the stun glove was never adopted. It was not until 1964, when the Hot Shot Company patented a nightstick with electric shock means, that electroshock weapons entered widespread use with police and corrections officers. But while stun batons were meant to be more humane and less injuring than regular nightsticks and other conventional weapons, they were inevitably abused, with electric batons being infamously used against protesters during the civil rights movement and as a form of torture by military intelligence agencies. Indeed, violent clashes between police and protesters, such as the 1964 University of California Berkeley protests, the 1968 protests at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, and the 1970 Kent State University shootings, revealed severe deficiencies in the police's arsenal of weapons. At the time, the typical sequence for escalation of force went from verbal commands to manual control, handcuffs, batons, and finally firearms. The huge gap in stopping power between batons and firearms resulted in unnecessarily large numbers of suspects being shot and killed by police. And while chemical mace, i.e. pepper spray, had recently been introduced on a large scale, this had serious limitations. Mace had a very short range, risked also affecting the officer deploying it, and could be ineffective against highly agitated suspects with high pain thresholds, especially those under the influence of drugs. The same went for electric batons, whose shocks were only designed to inflict pain. It was clear that a new type of weapon was needed to allow police to subdue dangerous suspects without having to resort to lethal force. Enter Jack Higson Covert Jr., a 47-year-old physicist and researcher for North American aviation, then working on NASA's Apollo moon landing program. Born in New York City in 1920, Covert earned a doctorate in nuclear physics at the University of Chicago, studying under legendary physicists Enrico Fermi and Edward Teller, creators of the first nuclear reactor and hydrogen bomb respectively. During and immediately after the Second World War, Covert worked as a test pilot for the US Army Air Force and the US Navy before becoming a researcher for North American Aviation, IBM, and Hughes Aircraft. He was also an amateur inventor, creating gadgets as diverse as voice-activated switches and an electric toothbrush. In the late 1960s, however, Covert became increasingly concerned about a
I was
recent
muted
rash.
again last time. Damn it. Feed the dog. Homer. I was muted. And then when I went and gave it to Milk Bones, I was muted again. You get more Milk Bones. Look at this. That's right. That's the home dog. Smith called me out. Yeah, that's right. Smith called. Yeah, that's from Smith. Get the Homer dog in the house. What did I say about what I was saying before? I don't know. I forgot.
Of aircraft hijackings, while the US Federal Aviation Administration began placing armed sky marshals aboard commercial flights starting in 1962, actually subduing hijackers remained a challenge since discharging a firearm inside an aircraft fuselage risked triggering an explosive decompression. Then, in 1967, Cover read a story about a man who was temporarily immobilized but otherwise unharmed after accidentally walking into an electric fence. Realizing that the higher amperage of the fence had likely overwhelmed and paralyzed the man's motor neurons and muscles, Cover set about creating a portable weapon that would replicate this effect, allowing criminals to be quickly and safely subdued, even inside a pressurized aircraft. After 2 years of tinkering, Cover designed a flashlight-shaped device that used a small gunpowder charge to fire 2 dart-like projectiles connected to the launcher by 5-meter-long insulated wires. When these darts embedded themselves in the target, they would deliver an incapacitating jolt of 50,000 volts. To name his invention, Cover turned to his favorite childhood books, the long-running Tom Swift series, launched in 1910 by book publisher Edward Stratemeyer and written by a stable of ghostwriters under the collective pseudonym of Victor Appleton. The series followed the adventures of the titular hero, a teenage inventor who creates all manner of outlandish devices in order to save the day, from flying submarines to more practical gadgets like a technique for making synthetic diamonds or a telephone that can send photographs.
Now, this I've already seen, but it was sent to me, so I get to show it. Remember, if you got any Taser videos, email me at newsnowenemy@gmail.com. And next week, I don't think I'm having a show, but I'm going to try to have at least 2 next month. So we'll figure out what the dates those are going to be.
I'll never catch on. Specifically, Cover drew inspiration from the 1911 series entry Tom Swift and His Electric Rifle, or Daring Adventures in Elephant Land, in which Tom goes ivory hunting in Africa and invents a special rifle that shoots lethal bolts of electricity resembling ball lightning. And to learn more about this fascinating and mysterious natural phenomenon, please do check out our previous video, What on Earth is Ball Lightning? Initially, Cover used the initialism TSER for Tom Swift's electric rifle. However, as he told the Washington Post in 1976, I got tired of answering the phone TSER, so he added an A to produce the more pronounceable acronym Taser. Furthermore, the name evokes the word laser, itself an acronym for light amplification by the stimulated emission of radiation, and implied that a taser was something that tased someone, a verb.
So that's how the Taser got a name. That's how they had the abbreviation for what it did. And dude didn't want to read the abbreviation. That was laziness to give us the word Taser. Yeah, I can see that.
That stuck. And to learn more about lasers, please do check out our previous video, Who Invented the Laser and How Do They Actually Work? In 1970, Cover founded Taser Systems Inc. in Industry City, California to manufacture and market his invention. The first commercial taser, dubbed the Public Defender, went on sale in March 1975 for $200. That's around $1,200 in today's money. Cover promoted his invention as the first effective means of defense that does not destroy living tissue or vital organs. And while he acknowledged that the device could potentially be deadly to those with pacemakers or other heart conditions, he argued that, quote, there is no weapon, technique, or procedure for subduing attackers or restraining crowds that does not involve some risk of injury. Initially, Cover marketed the Public Defender to airlines and airport security for use against hijackers, but they ignored it, opting instead for baggage searchers, metal detectors, and X-ray scanners. Sky Marshals were issued with special frangible bullets that could take down a person but not penetrate the cabin of.
Now, wait a second. We got this. We got this great new weapon. And if you let other weapons on the plane, this weapon will be great. The TSA said, how about we don't let the other weapons on the plane? Is that how I heard that? Because that's kind of how it sounded.
an airliner. Cover thus turned his focus to law enforcement. Yet while the taser neatly filled the giant gap in police officers' escalation of force spectrum, most departments were lukewarm or even downright hostile toward the device, with one lieutenant from Akron, Ohio, calling it a horrible device that should be banned from the marketplace. While other officers were more enthusiastic, only 10 of the first 1,000 taser public defenders produced went to law enforcement, the rest being purchased by private citizens. And it was not long before some of those ended up in the hands of criminals. In 1975, a gang in Miami, Florida stole 9 tasers from a gun store and used them to rob a gas station. Later that year, a gang of robbers broke into a home in Bluebell, Pennsylvania, and used tasers to torture the owners. In the wake of such incidents, in 1976, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms, the ATF, classified the Taser Public Defender as a Title II weapon, putting it in the same category as machine guns, suppressors, and other highly regulated devices. This greatly restricted the number of individuals and agencies that could legally purchase tasers, threatening to put Jack Cover's company out of business. The following year, however, the ATF reclassified the taser as an ordinary firearm, allowing it to be purchased by registered gun owners. Still, these federal regulations severely limited Taser Systems' potential customer base, and the company struggled to turn a profit. Then, in 1980, Cover was finally granted a reprieve by the Los Angeles Police Department. On January 3, 1979, a utility worker from the Southern California Gas Company was dispatched to the home of 39-year-old Eula May Love of West Athens, Los Angeles.
All right, so I'm just totally getting this shit backwards. I mute the parts that I'm talking. Hang on a second. So I'm just totally getting this shit backwards. I mute the parts where I'm talking that I want you to hear, but you don't hear it. But then the parts that I don't want you to hear, I'm not muting. Homer, get the Homer dog in the house. Yeah, you're getting some milk balls. Get the home dog in the milk balls. Oh, Homer. Homer in the house. All right, so let me see if I got this straight. Don't mute when I'm talking and I want you to hear it, but do mute when I'm coughing and don't want you to hear it. Homer, I'm going to give you another milk bone right now because I know I'm going to screw up again.
To shut off her gas supply. Love's husband had died of sickle cell anemia 6 months before, leaving her struggling to pay her bills and support her 3 young daughters. When the worker arrived at the house, an enraged Love chased him away with a shovel. The worker called the police, who soon arrived with more workers from the gas company. Upon spotting the new arrivals, Love grabbed a kitchen knife and made to chase the workers away. When ordered to drop the knife, she refused, instead tossing the knife at the police. 2 officers, Lloyd O'Callaghan and Edward Hobson, proceeded to open fire, shooting Love 12 times and killing her instantly. While the officers were eventually cleared of wrongdoing, the incident shone a spotlight on the LAPD's excessive use of force and prompted the department to buy large numbers of tasers as a less lethal alternative to firearms. While the sale helped keep Taser Systems afloat, federal regulations still hampered their expansion. In 1993, a 73-year-old Cover was contacted by brothers Richard and Thomas Smith of Scottsdale, Arizona, who purchased his Taser patent and modified it to use a cartridge of compressed nitrogen instead of gunpowder to launch the darts. As expected, the ATF did not classify this new device as a firearm, instead designating it a conducted energy weapon or CEW. As a result, it could be openly sold to the public without a license.
Down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
No.
Taser 34,000. The product was first offered for sale in 1994 through electronic.
Alright, so I'm working on learning how to do this. That's the next video. It wasn't supposed to show yet. My bad.
Electronics and novelties retailer The Sharper Image. For over 30 years, the Smith brothers have claimed that their invention was inspired by the death of their friends and high school football teammates Todd Bogers and Corey Holmes in a 1991 road rage incident. In the wake of the shooting, the brothers brought their mother a handgun for self-defense, prompting them to wonder if there was a less lethal solution. However, the story has been called into question, with the families of the slain men pointing out that they were killed in 1990, not 1991, and that they were not, in fact, friends with the Smith brothers. Indeed, while Richard Smith was on the same high school football team as Bodgers and Holmes, they did not play during the same years. As Todd Bodgers' father, John Bodgers, later told Reuters, Smith ran a whole advertising campaign based on the murder of my son. He profited off that and didn't ask for permission. He's making money off of being a great liar. Indeed, Air Taser, which changed its name to Taser International Inc. in 1998 and Axon Enterprise in 2017, has been accused of all manner of unethical behavior, including doling out large gifts and bonuses to executives and their families, but that's well outside the scope of this video. Throughout the 1990s, the company released a variety of different products, including the Air Taser 34001, the first to feature the bright yellow coloring now synonymous with the Taser brand. There was also the Auto Taser, a device resembling the club, which locked onto a car's steering wheel and delivered an incapacitating shock to anyone who tried to steal the vehicle. While endorsed by the National Fraternal Order of Police, the Auto Taser was also highly controversial, with one attorney stating that, quote, "This is by far the most egregious example of a product that allows people to take the law into their own hands." But the watershed moment for Taser International came in 1999 with the release of the advanced Taser M26, which featured a pistol-like form factor specifically designed for carry on a police officer's duty belt. More importantly, the weapon was the first to incorporate neuromuscular incapacitation, or NMI technology. Previous Taser models, like stun guns and electric batons, mainly stimulated the sensory nerves and were potentially ineffective against suitably motivated or agitated individuals. NMI, by contrast, directly affects the motor nerves and muscles, temporarily paralyzing the target regardless of their motivation, strength, or pain tolerance. The M26 was an immediate hit, and by the year 2000, more than 500 law enforcement agencies across the United States had adopted the device as standard equipment for duty officers. While more advanced models have been produced since, the original M26 still provides a good model for how the Taser system works. The weapon consists of two main parts: the main body containing the electronics, battery, and trigger, and a disposable cartridge containing a pair of 1.6 gram darts and thin lacquered connecting wires and a compressed nitrogen propellant cartridge. When the trigger is pulled, the nitrogen cartridge propels the darts at a speed of around 200 km per hour toward the target, the connecting wires spooling out behind them. In a commercial taser, the length of these wires is around 4.5 meters, while modern law enforcement tasers have more than 3 times that range. In early models, the wire spools were mounted to the cartridge, but this caused the darts to yaw and affected penetration. In current models, the wires deploy from spiral grooves in the rear of the darts, causing them to fly straighter. The darts themselves, which measure around a centimeter long, are extremely sharp in order to penetrate thick clothing and barbed to prevent them from being jarred loose or pulled out by the target. In order to create an effective incapacitating circuit, the barbs must land at least 100 millimeters apart, otherwise the electric pulse might only inflict pain and fail to subdue the target. For this reason, tasers are potentially ineffective at short ranges. To counter this, past models featured built-in lasers to help aim the darts, while newer models allow the shooter to fire one dart at a time to create their own spread. Because the darts may get caught in clothing and fail to directly contact with the target's skin, the taser's electronics are designed to generate a brief high-voltage pulse, generating arcs that ionize the surrounding air and allow current to flow onto the target's body. The circuit produces a peak voltage of 50,000 volts, but due to the skin's resistance, only around 1200 volts is actually delivered to the target's body. Once contact has been established, the taser delivers a series of 100 microsecond electrical pulses with an average current of around 2 milliamperes. While this higher amperage allows the taser to stimulate the motor nerves instead of simply inflicting pain, it can also potentially affect the cardiac nerves and cause the target's heart to fibrillate or even stop. Thankfully, however, the taser uses a number of clever tricks to prevent this from happening. Firstly, the mechanical design of the taser takes advantage of the fact that the heart is surrounded by a thick shell of skeletal muscle. Electricity applied to the exterior of the body will thus tend to flow laterally along the muscle fibers and motor neurons rather than penetrate inwards toward the heart, especially at high amperages. Secondly, the circuitry of the taser is designed to exploit the difference in pulse length and amperage needed to stimulate skeletal versus cardiac muscle, a property known as chronoxy. The chronoxy of heart muscle is 30 times longer than that of skeletal muscle, while around 100 times as much current is needed to make the heart fibrillate as to make skeletal muscle contract. Thus, the taser's 100 millisecond 2 milliamp pulse waveform is able to completely paralyze the target's skeletal muscles without coming close to the amperage or pulse length required to trigger fibrillation. A possible exception would be if the target had a pre-existing condition or the two taser barbs struck very close to the heart itself. An exceedingly rare occurrence. Even so, there is still a potential problem. If the target's muscles are stimulated too powerfully, they could overstrain themselves, inflicting serious injuries. This is what happens to certain sufferers of tetanus, severe muscle spasms caused by a toxin produced by the bacterium Clostridium tetani. And to learn more about this terrifying disease, please do check out our previous video, Can You Actually Get Tetanus from Stepping on a Rusty Nail? But once again, the taser is designed to get around this. The force with which a muscle contracts is related to the frequency of the nerve impulses it receives, with the maximum rate being around 70 pulses per second. However, the taser delivers only 19 pulses per second, enough to paralyze the target's muscles, but not enough to induce dangerous contractions. Once the barbs are embedded, the shooter can pull the trigger multiple times to deliver additional jolts to the target. In addition, most current taser models allow for so-called drive stunning, in which a voltage is applied across the terminals and the terminals driven into the target's body to induce pain, as in a regular stun gun. Typically, this can be done either before or after the darts have been fired and produces a large, menacing-looking electric arc that can be used on its own for intimidation and de-escalation. Once fired, the cartridge containing the darts and nitrogen propellant must be replaced before the taser can be used again, though newer models like the Taser X3 released in 2009 feature multiple cartridges, allowing several shots to be fired in quick succession. Finally, all tasers are equipped with so-called anti-felon identification or AFID system, which, when the cartridge is fired, ejects tiny paper dots printed with the weapon's serial number. This allows every use of the weapon to be easily traced, helping to curb their theft and use by criminals. Furthermore, the timing and duration of every electric pulse is logged by the taser's internal memory for later forensic examination. Since the early 2000s, the taser has seen an extraordinary surge in adoption both domestically and worldwide. Currently, taser-conducted energy weapons are used by over 15,000 law enforcement and military organizations in over 40 countries. In the United States alone, nearly 90% of the nation's 18,000 law enforcement agencies use tasers, the weapons being carried by more than 375,000 individual officers. Meanwhile, more than 181,000 private US citizens use tasers for personal defense. According to Taser International, today, Axon Enterprise, around the world, tasers are fired more than 620 times every day and have been used more than 680,000 times since their introduction in the early 90s. The widespread popularity has made Axon extremely successful, the company currently being valued at more than $19 billion. But are these devices actually effective? Well, in a word, yes. Studies have overwhelmingly shown that in the vast majority of cases, the taser does exactly what Jack Cover intended it to do: give police a less lethal means of subduing violent suspects. In a 2019 paper titled Benefits, Risks, and Myths of Taser Handheld Electrical Weapons, research led by Axon Enterprise board member Mark W. Kroll wrote that, quote, handheld conducted electrical weapons, CEWs, have been used 3.9 million times in the field in 107 countries. Those nearly 4 million discharges resulted in a 65% reduction in subject injuries versus batons, manual control, and pepper spray. End quote. Meanwhile, a 2010 study titled Injuries to Police Officers and Suspects in Police Use of Force Cases, a quasi-experimental evaluation by University of Chicago researcher Bruce G. Taylor, found that across the United States, the use of tasers reduced suspect injuries requiring medical attention by 79% over the past 2 decades. A 2008 study on the Calgary Police Service in Alberta, Canada, came to a similar conclusion, finding that a full 99.75% of shocked victims received only mild injuries. Only pepper spray was found to be safer. Yet, despite such findings, the use of tasers has not been without controversy, as a small but significant number of people have been seriously injured or even killed in incidents involving police use of CEWs. According to human rights organization Amnesty International USA, by 2018, at least 1,000 people in the United States were killed as a result of taser use by law enforcement, with 49 of those deaths occurring in 2018 alone. Many of those deaths have sparked national controversies. For example, Canada has seen not only the 2007 case we looked at earlier, but also the 2005 killing of Kevin Geldart. Geldart, 34, was an inpatient at the Moncton Hospital Psychiatric Ward in New Brunswick, where he had been admitted for struggles with bipolar disorder. Around 9 p.m. on May 5, 2005, Geldart walked out of the hospital against medical advice, claiming he was going for a cigarette. Hospital staff called the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, who soon found Geldart in a nearby bar, talking to himself in a mirror and threatening the other patrons. In attempting to subdue Geldart, police sprayed him with pepper spray and shot him multiple times with a taser, whereupon he collapsed and became unresponsive. Paramedics later pronounced him dead of cardiac arrest. During the subsequent inquest, the forensic pathologist attributed Geldart's death to a medical condition often brought up in cases of Tesla-related death: excited delirium. Described as a state of high psychomotor agitation characterized by anxiety, hallucinations, violent and erratic behavior, increased strength, and insensitivity to pain, excited delirium is often associated with severe mental illness or chronic abuse of stimulant drugs like cocaine or methamphetamine. The condition is thought to produce an elevated heart rate and blood pressure, sometimes leading to sudden cardiac or respiratory arrest under conditions of extreme stress, such as being restrained by police or shot with a taser. However, the existence of this condition is controversial, with excited delirium not appearing in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or DSM. And while the condition has been recognized by the National Association of Medical Examiners and the American College of Emergency Physicians, a 2017 investigation by Reuters discovered that 3 of the 19 members of the task force which made these decisions were paid consultants for Axon Enterprise, the manufacturer of tasers. Whoops-a-daisy. Indeed, as Warren Spitzer, former chief medical examiner in Michigan, notes, for psychiatrists, this is a rare condition that occurs once in a blue moon. Now suddenly, you are seeing it all the time among medical examiners, and always police and police restraint are involved. The quote ends. For many human rights advocates, like Eric Balaban of the American Civil Liberties Union National Prison Project, excited delirium is simply a convenient cover for police brutality. To quote him, there remain many questions. Excited delirium still doesn't exist as a recognized diagnosis. It can't be found in any medical textbooks, and the AMA still doesn't recognize it as a diagnosis. Medical examiners only picked up the term to explain and whitewash excessive use of force by the police. Nonetheless, many law enforcement agencies continue to maintain that the condition is real and responsible for a large proportion of taser-related deaths, meaning that this debate is unlikely to go away anytime soon. Yet even if excited delirium isn't real, very few taser-related deaths can actually be attributed to the taser's electric pulse itself. In the vast majority of cases, death or serious injury is caused by secondary factors, such as the suspect falling from elevated positions or onto hard surfaces, nearby flammable substances being ignited by the taser, or injuries sustained in the course of the suspect being restrained by police officers. In other cases, officers mistook their service weapon for their taser and accidentally shot the suspect. And even in those cases where cardiac arrest
Wait. Time out. You are so complicit with tasing people that when you pull something that you want it to be the taser, you squeeze the trigger without thinking about what you're doing. Think about you think about, and then point it, and then think some more. And you know what? Think some more. You forgot to think you know what? I'm pulling something and I think it's going to put out 2 probes of electricity, and it's actually putting a piece of lead through his heart. But I don't give a fuck because I'm squeezing the trigger before I think about what I'm doing. That's wrong. Sorry. I'm high, and for the first time in about a week, I'm drunk. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing here, but I'm still thinking that's wrong. Oh, shit. Where were we? I hit the wrong button, damn it.
Use of tasers. Is applied across the terminals, and the terminals driven into the target's body to because the darts may get caught in clothing, and there are few verified instances.
Of course, I don't know where the video was playing.
That's where Squarespace.
Oh shit! I wanted about 3, maybe 4 minutes of shit I can break up into different videos, and I got a half hour. But we'll go on to this one for now because we got 2 more videos, and I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight.
Yes, ma'am. She'll call you from the jail, okay? Mom, she gotta get off the phone right now, okay?
Excuse me.
Get down in one. One, taser.
On November 1st, 2023, an officer responded to reports of a student disrupting a university classroom.
You just come in here just to say something dumb, and I don't want to talk to you right now.
First of all, listen to me. I'm upset right now. I'm not.
And I understand that. But just because you're upset doesn't mean that it's going to make everything right.
It's not.
I'm here for a reason, right?
Why are you?
I would not be here.
Why did you come up here?
Are you disrupting class today, or
That's how
what's
they feel.
going on? No, I'm asking you.
That's how they feel. That's their entitlement.
I'm not.
That's their entitlement.
I am
sir.
asking you.
Sir.
What is the problem?
You don't understand me. You're an outsider. So that's how they feel.
How am I an outsider? I work here.
Right. But you don't understand me on that type of level, sir. Leave me alone. You don't understand me, right?
No, listen to me.
No, listen to me. You don't understand me, right?
I'm
right
trying to find out what is going on.
Exactly. I'm trying to get you to understand from a different perspective because you don't understand.
No,
me.
you. The minute I walked in and I tried to talk to you.
Because I was upset, sir. I'm trying to do right. No, I don't. No, not doing it.
Is she a student here? Same thing.
She's a student in this class. We're just trying to get her out of the building because she's disrupting the other class.
And I'm not, ma'am, you have every right to feel that way. That's your entitlement, right? I'm not talking to you anymore. That's your entitlement, right?
Do you
no,
have
that's your entitlement, right? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. That's your entitlement, right?
Do you have an ID?
That's your entitlement, right?
Do you have
That's
your
your
ID?
entitlement, right? Okay, yes, ma'am. That's your entitlement. So you're able to feel however you feel, ma'am, because that's what how it came to you. But it might not come to me that way. I might not agree with you, but it might make you feel less of a person because I don't agree with you, ma'am. Exactly, but that's you, but that's not everybody else. So you want me to leave?
All right, I gotta say Happy New Year and good night to your mama, because I've gone, actually, you know what, an hour and a half by myself. I'm thinking it is pretty good, and this is, I might have, yeah, no, I got one. I might have 2 videos after this, but the one I have after this is really short. And anyway, I love you, mama. Have fun watching your fireworks.
Because you feel like I'm distracted in class, but when I was trying to be calm and trying to explain stuff, y'all all made judgment of me. Y'all didn't get it. It wasn't you. It's them. I'm pertaining to them.
Let's get to the bottom
I'm
of this.
pertaining to them.
What is your name?
Because I'm pertaining to them and they don't understand me, I kept trying to show them that it's about the title, but because it might not mean that to you, don't mean it to me.
Okay, let's move forward. I'm
not talking to you. You can get my name through him. I'm not talking to you though. So like I was saying, ma'am.
Do you guys know her? Because let me talk to you out here. I'm telling you, it is crossing. It's beyond the right thing. If you guys, are you her friend? I saw you talking to her downstairs.
Yeah, I'm her friend.
What is the problem?
Close the door. She's in touchdown, and she just got kicked out of her grandmother's house because they wouldn't let her believe what she was saying.
So what does that have to do with this?
That's what we were just telling Mr. Norwood. It's just too much depression and all that. She just got kicked out, like literally just.
How old is she?
I think she like what, 18, 19? She like 19,
Okay,
20.
do you know her name? And she's in your class?
Yeah. If she, I don't want her to get in no trouble, man. I just couldn't.
Well,
get her to leave the class.
that's it's beyond that now. So.
Listen, I was touched on.
Okay, Miss Smith.
Great.
How can we help you?
You can't help me, ma'am, because you don't understand me, ma'am. You will never understand me.
Well, who can we find that understands?
Nobody.
Okay, Miss Smith, listen to me.
Nobody, ma'am.
Miss Smith.
I was touched on. So I feel a certain way about certain things that you might not think of because you don't know me.
Okay.
So because you don't know me, you make judgment based on how you feel. You're entitled to feel how you want to feel, but don't make me feel less of a person because you feel some type of way.
Okay.
That's how mama made me feel. So you triggered me, but I try to still explain. But because of the whole class want to make it about them instead of trying to look at it in a different perspective because of the generational curse.
Would you like to continue being in this class?
Y'all make it about y'all instead of what it really is because of how you feel. Don't make somebody feel less of a person just because of you have a different
Can you
opinion.
get your things, please?
But
Miss Smith, can you get your things?
Like make it about you and you violate or you make me feel something that you might not know. It was unintentional, but because you don't know me.
Is this her stuff, do you think? Miss Smith, is this your stuff?
You're looking in. You're trying to get to know me in the wrong way. If you want to get to know me or you want to know me on a certain level, I feel like you should just come to me. I want somebody to understand me. So I want to open up and
I know you're trying to ignore me, Miss Smith, I am telling you.
Sir, I don't want to talk to you because when I just try to talk to you, it does. But
yes,
because
it
it don't
does.
matter
You're
to
not
you.
in charge
Okay,
here.
I don't care.
You're not in
You're
charge
entitled
here.
to feel that. I'm not trying to make you feel.
Yes, you're disrupting the class.
Y'all feel that way.
Do you know?
You don't understand what went on. But because I try to explain myself and you don't want to hear what I have to say.
You've already said you're
already out here.
Huh?
Her things are out.
But because you just came in, you don't understand me, sir.
So I'm trying to talk to you. What is your problem?
But if you would have allowed me to explain it to you.
Explain it to me now.
But when I tried to do that, you just.
No.
I can, Mil.
Okay, you need to leave the building.
Wait a second. And yes, I did not. I muted this. Wait a second. Did she just say, if you want me to explain it? When he said explain it, she said she didn't want to explain it? Oh, wow. This is kind of some soft shit bullshit that the soft says haven't picked up on yet. And I know sometime in the future, and I'm sorry, I just realized this shit now. Sometime in the future, and I'm going to point it out. I'm not talking with the soft shit bullshit of I don't have to talk is going to get meshed together. This is going to be interesting.
See, you want to understand me, but
you're not giving me many options.
But you feel that way. That's what you're entitled to. Don't put your hands on me. I'm not putting my hands on you.
I'm telling you.
You can feel that way, but don't put your hands on me, sir, because you feel that way because you feel a certain way.
There's certain options.
Because you feel a certain way, you're entitled to feel. Because do not touch me. I'm not putting my hands on you. Do not be disrespectful. Do not put. Yeah, bitch. Because I was taking that with you really like I don't give a fuck because you don't know me. We can take it there. We can take it there because you just put your hands on me. So I feel this standing. So I put my hands on you. If I put my hands on you because you have that badge on your chest, you feel like it's right. You don't know me, and that's why I don't want to talk to you. No, it's not having no seat. You just put your hands on me. I didn't put my hands on you. I'm trying to talk to you. So because you don't understand me, sir, you just making it about you.
Do not touch me.
Do not touch me. You just touched me. You just touched me. But it's about you, right? It's about you, right? It's about you, right? It's about you, right? It was okay for you to put your hands on me, right? Shut up. I'm leaving, sir.
No, you're not.
As far as I know, from what I've asked for in my emails that people sent me this, there should be a taser coming up soon.
I'm leaving, sir. You've already touched me.
But you put your hands on me first. Put your hands on me first. It's okay for you to put your hands on me. It's okay for you to put your hands on me, but it's disrespectful to put my hands on you. That's entitlement.
I need you to sit down and calm down.
Sir, I can't. I'm gonna just leave.
Okay.
You don't have to deal with me no more.
I've already asked you that, and you didn't want to do that.
Because you asked me to explain. Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes or no?
What is the problem?
I don't feel like I can talk to you, sir. You don't understand me. So I don't feel.
You've already listened to me.
Sir, let me apologize for let me take initiative for what I do wrong.
Okay.
And apologize, but after that, I'm gonna leave it alone. You're gonna let me go, okay?
No, it doesn't work that way.
But because you feel that way, that's how you feel. You're entitled to feel how you want to feel, but you're invalidating how I feel. You making how you feel.
George, just let us walk out.
I just told you that he just said he was gonna tase me. He's not letting me leave because he don't understand me. And this is why he put his hands on me first. Did I take it that far? No. You don't understand me, sir. I don't feel like talking to you is helping me. I'm gonna just go.
Do you have?
You see, I'm walking away from the situation because you're not understanding me, and I'm trying to not be disrespectful, but you just, sir, shut up! Don't talk to me, y'all. Bro,
Miss Smith, sit down for a second. Miss Smith, you are not in charge here.
And because you have a badge on your chest, you are. You more than no. So you mean to tell me just no? It's not about you right now. No, I try to calm down and try to no. You made it about you because you don't understand me. You didn't mean to. It's not okay.
Look at the moment.
Let's just go. Let's just go.
No, stop. Sheree, stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Don't touch me. Hey, bam. Stop. Touch me if you want to. You don't touch me if you want to.
All right, here it comes. Finally.
Touch me if you want to. You just put your hand on me, sir.
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
No.
Get down on the ground. I'm not going to ask you again.
I don't care.
Get down and run.
See here, he's not intimidated. She's not threatening. He's not going to tase her just because she's not listening, even though she should, but the taser's not. Oh, wait. I have a picture of me that I should have been putting up here. Anyway, she's not threatening. She is resisting. But the taser is replacing the gun. When you would have shot somebody, tase them instead. Not tase them to make them comply. Tase them because you didn't want to shoot them.
One.
Which means they had something to be shot for.
Taser. Get down on the ground. Get down. Get down on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. .231 Santa Fe. I need.
You know, that's why I want somebody to tell me that I'm thinking about this wrong and be on up here with me. And that's in like 2 weeks maximum. And next week, I'm not going to be live. And if I am, I'm not going to be conscious for it. But I'm getting the shoulder replaced a week from today. So next week, if I'm live, I got stupid and did that. But in a couple of weeks, when I got somebody else up here to talk about these videos, because I really don't like talking to myself because I already know what I have to say.
1038, disruptive student on campus as soon as possible. 1038.
That's good for the crazy bitch. Can I get up, sir?
No, stay down. Have EMS and that taser deployed.
May I get up, please?
Guys, I need you guys over there, please.
Okay. May I get up, please?
No.
Can you at least get this out of my hand? Because whatever this is in my hand.
I'm sorry. It might just be me. But I think there just is a possibility there might, on some offhand chance, be something wrong here. That's just me. All right, we're going to go on with our next one. And where are we at on this? Oh, wait. You know what? I got all excited and I thought I knew what I was doing. My bad. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Oh, you know what? One of these days, I'm going to get really good at this because I'm going to figure out what I'm doing. Until then, I'm not really worried about it.
On the ground. Get down on the ground.
No.
Yes, ma'am. She'll call you from the jail, okay? Mom, she got to get off the phone right now, okay?
Excuse me. I'm trying to see what
Get down in one.
I don't feel
One, taser.
On November 1st, 2023, an officer responded to reports of a student disrupting a university classroom.
You just coming in here just to say something dumb, and I don't want to talk to you right now.
First of all, listen to me.
I'm upset right now. I'm not.
And I understand that. But just because you're upset doesn't mean that it's going to make everything right.
It's not.
I'm here for a reason, right?
Why are you?
I would not be here.
Why did you come up here?
Are you disrupting class today?
That's
or
how they
what's
feel.
going on? No, I'm asking you.
That's how they feel. That's their entitlement.
I'm not.
That's their entitlement.
I am
sir.
asking you.
Sir.
What is the problem?
You don't understand me. You're an outsider. So that's how they feel.
How am I an outsider? I work here.
Right. But you don't understand me on that type of level, sir. Leave me alone. You don't understand me, right?
No, listen to me.
No, listen to me. You don't understand me, right?
I'm not really sure what this is going, but if it didn't have a tasering by now, I'm just going to wrap up tonight. I want to thank whoever is here still, and if you stop by tonight, thank you very much, and you have yourselves a wonderful evening. If I was a little better at figuring out how to work my live stream, I'd be live a little more, but I'm still playing with this, and next week there's probably not a video, but the following week there should be. Catch y'all then. Wait, I should have had something to come out here. Oh, whatever. Y'all have yourself a good one. I will catch you later. Oh, and just in case you didn't hit the like button, smash that dislike button. Please. They both do the same for the channel. One of them helps out the channel. Actually, you know what? No. I gotta say, doesn't matter which one you hit. They both help the channel. One of them helps the ego. And I'm not worried about mine because my channel sucks, so smash that like button.
After hours got me charged.
Hey guys, what's going on? Guys, I'm sorry the videos have been kind of far and few between. It has been a crazy week. It has been non-stop. I had court yesterday morning and I have it again tomorrow morning. Going to court sucks when you are on night shift. You work all night long and then you just have long enough to like get home, get a bite to eat, maybe shower, get your uniform back on, and then you have to go back downtown. So I respect you so much more if you actually like stand toe-to-toe with me and want to fight instead of running. Here are my top 5 videos I think are awesome at illustrating exactly how the taser works and how effective it can be.
Stop, sir! Stop, sir! I don't want to tase you, sir! You need to stop now! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move!
You can't even issue a warrant for me.
Might as well leave.
Well, no, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to speak with the
You
prosecutor.
can go in there without the camera.
Well, please step aside. I'm going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using...
Oh!
Stop, please. I'm not doing anything wrong.
3, 2, 1.
Good, man. Good. Breathe. Good.
Come on, cop! You can't do this, dude! Running down wells. You can't do this! Tased! Ah! You can't be at the back!
If you guys like the video, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in a few days.